Diva, I just feel like I'm coming to a point where I'm serving my life rather than my life serving me. And when I look around, the first thing I can tell is that a big part of that is due to the mass overconsumption that I've participated in for so many years of my life. So for do-over year day 2, we're gonna do a closet clean out. I'm nervous, I'm excited, I have a lot of emotional attachment to objects. I'm scared what this is gonna bring up in myself, but I also want to do this in a way that is ethical and not just dumping a bunch of stuff at like a donation store. So if you're ready to do a closet clean out in the new year because you're struggling emotionally with all of the things going on in the world, buckle up, Diva, because we're gonna do it together. Closet is absolutely busting at the seams. That's not normal or healthy. Not to mention this huge pile of stuff. Oh yeah, and that stuff too. Holy shit, I think I have a problem.
If you're anything like me, the idea of a closet clean out makes you positively woozy, so here are some of my favorite hacks to get it done. Coming from yours truly, someone that cares deeply about the environment, but is definitely a shopaholic and has tried to clean out so many times and has failed every time. For me, using one method kind of doesn't cut it. It takes a combination of a lot of different things to make it make sense in my mind. For example, I can't rely solely on the Marie Kondo method of does this bring me joy, because quite frankly, I have an emotional attachment to every single thing that I've ever owned.
This is fucking absurd.
Instead, try asking yourself, does this have practical use for my daily life currently, and does it embody the person I want to become?
We're getting through it. My high protein comfort mac and cheese, it's changed my life. Try a bite.
I also ask myself, if I lost all these things in the fire, what are the items I'd be rushing to repurchase? I know this sounds horrible and I probably shouldn't admit it, but honestly, half the time I think, damn, that would be amazing if it just disappeared, because I don't want to deal with it anymore and I don't want the stress and guilt of getting rid of it. The secret is, if you have that reaction, you should probably get rid of it. In my opinion, the best rule of thumb to accomplish this is to literally pull every single item out of your closet and put it into 2 different piles. I like to do a yes maybe pile and a no maybe pile. And when everything is out of your closet and on the floor, you're able to think about things a little bit more critically. Beware, this will shatter your brain.
So stressful, but also like so empowering, because there's items that I feel like I've just really needed to touch and really think about for a long time that I've been kind of scared to. Like this sweater, I've thought about getting rid of it for so long because it's just not my color. It doesn't look great on me and I don't like wear it out of the house, but it's really special to me because it was hand knit and I got it in a Christmas market when I was studying abroad in Italy. But I put it back on and it's just like, like the joy is there in this piece. Like the joy is so there. Even if I only wear it home, it's so comfortable, it's luxurious, it's beautiful. And I think as much as I don't want to, I think I'm gonna have to try on every single piece to ensure that it deserves a place in my closet moving forward and that it deserves to play a role in the woman that I'm working on becoming.
This next part you're gonna hate me for. I almost cry every single time.
My tentative yes and my tentative no piles, which means now it's time to try on every single item of clothing before it goes back in the closet or goes into the space to discover what I'm gonna do with it next.
Nothing quite embodies the sheer terror of trying on jeans at your local Target with your mom in like 6th grade quite like a closet clean out. And it's devastating to admit, trust me, I hate it too, but you need to try on every single item in your closet. Doing this makes it so much easier to separate out what is worth keeping and what isn't. This is also where the heartbreak starts.
This one's really hard because it just straight up does not look good on me whatsoever. Like I got my color analysis done and it doesn't do much for me, but it's an expensive heritage brand and I just like, but I never wear it, which is kind of like that's ridiculous, and it doesn't represent the person I'm working to become. So, yay!
Sorry, I have no idea why I don't have pants on in this clip. Listen, this is just a really emotionally draining process, no matter how much clothes you have. And for me, I always end up learning a lot about myself, usually things I didn't want to know. Like, I genuinely cannot believe how much clothes I purchased in my 20s that were literally just there to hide my body. An apology to my smoking body. I'm so sorry I've forsaken you.
Okay, bed's empty, floor is empty, and I don't know if you can tell the difference, but like, holy shit.
I know this whole process sucks, but that's why we're doing it together. You learn about yourself and you learn about the detriments of overconsumption.
It took me 8 hours, but we did it. The closet's officially cleaned out. I would love to say that I feel proud, but I don't, because I had 53 things that I took out of my closet. They weren't PR, they were 53 things I bought myself. And that's just like so embarrassing that I've overconsumed to the point where like I had that many items in my closet that didn't deserve a space there, and there's so much more in my closet that I arguably should have decluttered and I just like could not do. It's honestly a lot better. I feel happy with where I got it right now, and it feels like at least a better reflection of who I am and what my values are. I still have 20 things I'm still considering, and I didn't even go through my shoes. So, and you know what? If this ain't the consequences of my actions for over-consuming, Lord knows I'm not gonna do that anymore. Thanks for joining me on day 2 of the do-over year. Wow, this shit's zesty already. Mwah!